Alright, good afternoon guys. I'm going to be showing you all how to make a balsamic chicken. So first, let's go ahead and show everybody what all the ingredients are. You need your chicken breast already cleaned, balsamic vinaigrette, tomatoes. Normally I don't use grape tomatoes. I like to use larger tomatoes, but within the times of low stock because of the coronavirus, that's actually all they had. You need some unsalted butter, a little bit of lemon juice, and then the virgin olive oil, salt and pepper, of course. I actually rent a room off of somebody, so I don't have a full-on kitchen. I have a little makeshift kitchen, if you will. I have my iron skillet, and then I have my hot plates. Works perfectly fine for what we need to do. So let's go ahead and I'll show you all how to prepare the chicken. So first, with an iron skillet, the skillet does get very, very hot. So I will go ahead and tell you all to make sure, preheat it, set it a little bit higher than medium heat, but not quite high. You want to wait until you feel it get warm. Then you're going to take your olive oil and you want to do a nice coating, not too much. So I'll show you all that there. You want it just a little bit there. And then you are going to, like I said, the pan gets hot. You're going to twirl it around, make sure you coat the entire pan, put it back down, let it heat for a little bit longer. While that's heating, I will go ahead and show you all how to prepare the chicken, as well as the tomatoes. So tomatoes I'm going to be doing a little bit differently because they're not the correct tomatoes like I mentioned. So first, for the chicken, you're just going to want to take your salt and pepper, put some salt on top, put your pepper on top, and that's what it'll look like there. Salt and pepper. Just turn it around and do the same thing to the other side. And I like a heavy coating of pepper on mine. It has some nice bold flavors to it. A little bit of salt. Not quite ready yet. But while we are waiting, go ahead and do the tomatoes. So normally what you would do with the larger tomatoes is cut them open into almost a flower, but with this we're just going to cut in half. Go ahead and grab the knife. We're just going to cut them in half. So just in half like that. So going to do some of those. And I will get back with you when the pan is ready. Okay, so the pan is now ready. It's not going to bubble. The reason you put the olive oil is because you don't want the tomatoes or the chicken to burn. So our chicken has already been seasoned, and you don't have to do that before. You can do that after. A good sign that your pan is ready is when you drop your protein, whether it be steak or chicken, is it's going to sizzle like that. So that's a good sign. So another rule of thumb for most proteins, steak is a little bit different depending on what temperature you want it cooked. But for chicken for example, you want to cook on either an iron skillet or a stainless steel. When you do a non-stick, it still tends to stick just because of the heat in the pan. And then for the chicken, most proteins, 5 to 7 minutes, flip over. That's easy. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna keep this chicken here for 7 minutes, and we're just gonna let that sit. I'll go ahead and show you all. Just a little bit of tomatoes there. You can add some salt and pepper if you wish. And I'm going to go ahead and see you all in just a minute. Okay, so it has now been 12 minutes since the chicken has been down. So I have had that. I've already flipped it over. So it's been sitting in there. The reason it's not been the full 14/7 on both sides is because on the other side you want to go actually a little bit longer but turn down the heat. So you turn it, so I'm going to, first I turn the chicken already. So I'll show you my little cutting board here. You want to take let me put this down so I can cut it real quick and then show you. You want to take about 4 tablespoons of butter. Alright. I like to use these butters right here that already come labeled. Let me see if I can, yeah, there we go. They already come labeled. So you can slice it. So you're gonna get 4 tablespoons of butter. And first you're going to add your tomatoes. You're gonna add your tomatoes, and then you're going to go ahead, and I will see you all when I'm ready to put in the balsamic. So it's actually been about 45 seconds, so we're gonna go ahead. You don't wanna wait long, just a little bit to warm up the tomatoes. You're gonna take some lemon juice, and you're just gonna pour a little bit on each side. I definitely suggest that you have a fan running. And then what you're going to do next, you're going to take your balsamic glaze. Pour that on each side, and then pour some on the chicken. Alright, and then we're going to top it with a cover. Turn it down, and you're gonna let that sit for about another 2 minutes. I'll see you all then. So it actually hasn't been about the full 2 minutes, but what we're going to do now is, some people like it a little bit more saucy. I like mine a little bit thicker. So you're going to put the butter in. Hold on, I will put that in just a moment. When you put the butter in, it kind of turns the balsamic just a little bit thicker and gives a nice taste to the chicken. So I'll see you once the 2 minutes is over. Alright, after the 2 minutes, you can go ahead and turn off the heat. You can take the chicken out, as I've already done. And what I like to do, you know, because you got to add that extra balsamic that you have there, swirl it around in a pan, get it on the side here. You're just going to want to pour it over top of your chicken, on top of the tomatoes. And then after that, the best part is you can enjoy. Chicken's really good. You can eat it with, I normally do asparagus. Today I'm actually not doing any greens, I'm just doing the chicken itself. But you can also put it on top of a little lettuce bed, spinach bed. It'll make the spinach wilt and it'll taste really great. It's a great couple meal if you would like to have that with whoever your partner may be. And I hope you all enjoy and are being safe during this time. Thank you.